Hey everybody, like and subscribe, please, and thank you. This video is a day in the life of me being a teen mom. Basically, I'm almost 20, so I don't think it really counts too much, but maybe it does, I don't know. So basically, I follow my daughter around pretty much all day, making sure she doesn't get into things that she's not supposed to. Let's see. What do I do? We wake up about 4 a.m. I know it's later in the day. It is, let's see, what time is it? I can't see the microwave from where I'm at. 11:52. See? I'll let you see the clock. It is 11:52. I don't know how well you can see that because my hand kind of shakes. I kind of have a brace on. I have really bad carpal tunnel, so having to wear it all day long and most nights and get away from the train hatch. So basically, I just follow my daughter around, and she just handed me her shoes. Don't know why, but she did. She is 18 months and counting. When she was born, I pretty much got into the mom role immediately. It wasn't surreal or anything. I just kind of clicked and like, okay, she's here, great. And ever since then, it's just been kind of easy. There's been some ups and downs, kind of like a roller coaster. Her dad is still in the picture. Me and him are still together. So it's not that hard. Zoe, come here. Come here. No. Come on, let's get away from that. I try to do the best parenting I can. So instead of getting mad at her, I say, like, for example, how she was just knocking on the china hutch. I tell her, no, let's go find something else. I try to do more redirecting than anything, because the more you get mad at your child, the more they become attitude prone, like having a really bad attitude. And she has a little bit of an attitude because, you know, she's a redhead and redheads aren't in my family. So she has quite the attitude. So when she gets really mad, her whole face turns bright red. And she screams just like that. Yeah, I know. Let's go find toys. Yeah, toys? So I try to redirect her as much as possible. Instead of getting mad, there are times where, yes, you do have to get a little bit mad. She knows what a timeout is, and she knows what a spanking is. I try my best not to, you know, spank her. We do a lot of timeouts, like when she's getting into the cupboards in the kitchen, especially those, because there's a lot of things in there that she can get hurt on. And she does know better, so when you tell her no, most times she'll get up and walk away from it. But every now and then she will get mad. She hits me sometimes. So when she smacks me, I'll tap her hand and tell her, no, that hurts. And she understands it. She understands what pain is. Come on. Yeah? She knows how to talk, but most of the time she'd rather just make sounds. I've already talked to her doctor about that. Her doctor says it's just her way of communicating. So we're not too worried about it. We figure that when she's ready, she'll have full sentences. She sometimes has full sentences. Not very often, though. She's putting her shoes on the bench. So basically, I just redirect her as much as possible when she's getting in trouble. I say, let's go find a toy, or let's go get something else. Let's go find dad, or let's go see grandma, or something like that. And that usually helps. Most of the time it helps. Sorry about my odd angle. My hands don't like to be up in the air all the time. Like now, she's kind of, show you guys, walking around with her shoes. I took them off of her before I laid her down for a nap earlier. And she kind of took off her socks. And now she's getting my headphones. No. Nope. Thank you. So most of the time, she's pretty chill. Doesn't really get into too much trouble. But, you know, toddlers, they can get into a lot of trouble. But, you know, it's a toddler. What do you expect? So, basically, we, have good days, bad days, same as any other person. Not saying we're perfect. And a lot of times you can have that. Grandma gave that to you. It's pretty easy, but a lot of times it's not. Especially at night, because she doesn't like to sleep. She'd rather stay up all night, and that's part of why we wake up at like 4 in the morning. And generally, we try to get her in bed by about 9:30. I know some people might think that's late, but she has really high energy levels. And that runs in my family. She's basically a replica of me when I was younger. I was nonstop running all the time. I'm not joking. I used to do it up until I got pregnant. I was constantly moving. I never really liked to sit still, and in classrooms, I would stand in the back of the classroom and, you know, pace back and forth while I did my work instead of sitting down. I just never been able to really sit down too much. And then during my pregnancy, I had to because I was a high risk. That's just due to some personal problems that I have. And I'll probably get to that in another video. Or maybe after I end this one, I'll just do another live stream and talk about my past life and everything that's gone wrong and all that. My child's weird. She's reading a magazine. Seriously. No joke. She is literally reading a magazine. Yeah, so my child's a little bit intelligent. Bubbles! Wow, Bubbles! Okay, back to normal. So I just had to do that. That was super cute. So just gonna leave her alone in there for a few minutes. I'm sure she'll be fine. If not, she'll scream for mom. No, I do not hover over her. Most of the time I let her have free roam. So basically when you know, there's a saying, when you hear your child go quiet, they're in trouble. That's not necessarily true because my child's quiet. So basically when I hear something fall or when I hear her get excited, that's when I know she's getting into something she's not supposed to. And most of the time it's pretty easy to just, you know, redirect her. And she's still reading this magazine. It's super cute. Oh, is that a picture? What's it a picture of? Oh, that's a person. Yeah? That's not Daddy. So basically, it's kind of easy because most of the time I'm pretty chill and I walk around the house by myself. And sometimes she'll come and get me and want to take me somewhere in the house and play with her a little bit. Other times she just kind of runs away and is just like doing her own thing, which is fine by me as long as she's not getting into trouble. Let's see, what else is there? Can't think. I have this thing and it's short-term memory loss, so sometimes I forget what I'm saying, so you have to forgive me. Let's see. Zoe, no. Can you put it back, please? Or can you hand it to Mom? Thank you. Where are your toys? Can you get your toys? Thank you. Like, as I said, we try to be calm about it and not get too mad, because there are some parents out there that get pretty mad pretty quickly, and you know, that was my childhood, which I'll get into in like another video or live stream, and it kind of ruined me a little bit. It made me to where if somebody even raised their voice slightly at me, I would get really shy and I'd try to hide. And you really don't want that in a child, because it can cause a lot of mental problems. So most of the time we just try to be gentle about it. And here's your ball. And take your ball into the other room, please. These are Grandpa's filing cabinets. Thank you. Anyways, she doesn't climb like most kids. Most kids climb. She doesn't like climbing. Kind of weird, but I'm okay with that. Less trouble for me. She likes to take baths. Of course, a lot of babies like to take baths. And she splashes as much water out of the tub as possible. She takes naps. Sometimes she just sits there. Other times she sits there screaming. No books. Where's your book? Let's go find your book. Bookshelves. Gotta watch out for bookshelves, because she likes to get the books and tear them apart. Let's find your book. Where's your book? Can you show Mom where your book is? I think your book is in your toy box. Or maybe not. Oh look, here's your ball. Or should I say Buddy's ball? Oh, here's your book. Want to read your book? Ow, that was my foot. She just threw a ball on my foot. It's a tennis ball. It was the dog's. She kind of stole it. So I washed it. And let her have it. And I had to get him a new ball, because she wouldn't let him have that ball. Let me tell you, kids and dogs, that is probably the worst combination possible, because dogs are rowdy and they like to, you know, get into trouble, and kids, they follow dogs and cats. It's pretty funny. We have this cat, and he's a Bombay. I don't know if you guys know what a Bombay is. It's basically an all-black cat with anywhere from yellow to copper to bright green eyes. Our cat's eyes are about a yellowish copperish color, kind of a mix. And it has a couple green streaks in his left eye. What, Zoe? I don't know if you can hear her. She was saying mom, mom, mom. What's so funny? Yeah? You're funny? Okay. I don't know what she was thinking was funny, but something was funny. Anyway, and he just lets her beat the crap out of him. I'm not joking. She could smack his face. She's pulled out his feelers on his eyebrows. She's pulled out all of those. Had to take him to the vet because one part got infected, and I had to put some ointment on him for a while, and he's just the greatest cat ever. He doesn't, where you going? He doesn't let her bother him too much, but when she does get a hold of him, he just doesn't care. He just lays there like, whatever, I'm getting loved. So, even though it's not exactly loving the way she loves him, she'll pick him up and throw him, like literally throw him. Let's see, what else does she do to him? She pulls on his whiskers, and he just kind of lays there like whatever. She'll pull his ears, she pulls his tail. She's dragged him by his tail. She throws things at him, and most of the time we just let it slide because, you know, he's really calm with it. But when it comes to other animals, we do enforce it a little bit more. Like my other cat, she's not exactly as friendly when it comes to the pulling the hair and everything. She's a Maine Coon, and, you know, Maine Coons are really fluffy. They're huge, and, you know, babies and fluffy cats don't know what it is about fluffy things, but they have to pull their fur out. She'll tolerate a little bit of the pulling, and she's pulled a couple handfuls out, which was really horrible, but kind of funny. Zoe, wrong door. Close that door, please. Please. Thank you. Open the bottom one. That one. Open the bottom one. Good job. That's your toy. So there is one drawer in the kitchen that we actually let her get into, and it's just a bunch of like little plastic bowls and everything. She likes to play pretend to cook. We've thought about getting her one of those little kitchenettes, but the one that my friend has that we let her play with once in a while, she doesn't really play with too much. So I'm wondering if maybe it's just the kitchen itself and how big it is that maybe she thinks that she actually is cooking, but she doesn't like the little one. So maybe it's just the fact that she can tell it's fake, because she, is really hot. Oh. Different chocolate from my grandpa's bowl of chocolates. He has this big bowl of sweets, and he always has it stocked. And his favorite thing in the world is pretty much Hershey's chocolate and Coca-Cola. So he lives on those. Oh, please put those back. Can you please put those back? Or hand them to Mom? And the middle one. Thank you. You can have the lid, and that's it. You can have those lids. But it's a pretty blue lid. Do you want the green one? There's a blue one. Yeah, so see, most of the time she's pretty good at just handing over what we ask her to hand over. So there's that. So you want a piece of chocolate? Here. Nom. We give her little treats every now and then. Not a lot, though. Waiting for my boyfriend to get back from work. He doesn't exactly play with her too much. That's kind of my job. Most of the time because he's really tired. But other times he just really wants to sit back and relax and, you know, watch some YouTube videos on his laptop. Most of the time it's just music. And he'll set her up in his lap, and he has headphones. And Zoe, no. Thank you. Anyways, she just spilled a little bit of my coffee. Thank God it's just black coffee. Don't drink coffee. It ruins your life. Let me tell you, you get addicted to it. And also, if you're a woman, proven fact, it shrinks your boobs. I usually only have like 1 cup at like 4 o'clock, and it doesn't even last me. Yeah. So there's that. Anyways, as I was saying, I think I was talking about him putting her on his lap. I have dyslexia, so sorry if I word things backwards. But he puts her on his lap, and he usually has headphones, so he gives her one side of the headphones, and she'll sit there listening to it and holding it up against her ear. And she rocks out with him a little bit. I'm not sure what all he listens to. He listens to pretty much everything, so I never know. One time I caught him listening to Lady Antebellum. He was trying to sing along. It was pretty funny. I wish I got a video of that. That would have been hilarious to post on Facebook or something. And here, hold on, this is cute. She thinks that she's cooking something. What are you cooking? What you cooking? Can you whisper it to me? What are you cooking? Are you cooking a pie? Pie. Okay. I think she's trying to cook a pie. Or imagining to cook a pie. She likes pie. Not very many babies like pie. Anyways. So now I'm following her around because she wanted me to follow her around. And this is my life. Pretty much follow her around whenever she wants me to, or I walk around the house, and sometimes I watch some YouTube, and sometimes I listen to music as I'm walking. Sometimes I just plain rock out as I'm walking with no music. I know. Weird person. What else do we do? She helps me cook. She likes to stir things. If it's not boiling or whatever. Because I don't want her to get burnt. She likes to try and eat by herself, which most of the time I let her have leeway on that. My flowers are in bloom. Look at this, guys. The flowers are in bloom. Oh, they're starting to smell really pretty. See, look at those. They're in bloom. So excited. My daffodils outside are in bloom too. Yep. Well, they're not exactly mine, but they're my grandma's. Well, my boyfriend's grandma's, but you know, whatever. They're still pretty. They're all in bloom. They're so pretty. These ones have to stay over here because this is a plant from Arizona. Let me just switch the camera, that way it's easier. These are pretty much all from Arizona, and they have to stay in the sun. This is one of those flowers. It only blooms like 3 or 4 times, and then after that it doesn't bloom anymore until around this time of year again. So those flowers are really pretty. It's kind of like a carnation, but not quite a carnation. Let's get out of there. Get your lid, please. Can you pick up your lid? Your lid? Can you pick it up? No. Let's leave the China hutch alone. One of the many China hutches in this house. So most of the time, she doesn't get into too much. And the stuff that she does get into, I normally catch her before she gets into too much of it. And now I'm following her around through the double doors, back into the office area. Okay, seriously, let's go back to your toys. Grandma and Grandpa aren't here. They can't, you can't say hi to them. I'm gonna close these doors. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Sorry. They're kind of loud. The handles don't move. It just locks in place. I know. Now she's mad. Gonna knock on the windows. Anyway, this addition behind these doors wasn't there a long time ago. And neither was the big dining room. It was pretty much a big wall, and then they added an addition. So there's that. And my daughter's trying to get through them. Most times she's pretty good at unlocking them. And she unlocked one. Hey. Yeah, I know, you're running away. You know what you did. Yeah, I know, you can get so cute. Yeah. Oh. She's hugging my legs. Zoe, can you say hi? Say hi. No? Ow. Ow? What's ow? Did you pinch your fingers? We're kind of on the fence about potty training her right now because she knows how to say potty. Although she doesn't exactly like to. Whoa, that is kind of trippy. Did not mean to click that. Sorry, guys. Not that anybody's watching right now. But yeah. Oh my god, that's like old-fashioned. That's kind of, whoa, kind of creepy. Spectacle. Silver. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Oh my god, that one's worse. Hey guys, I'm in drawing form. Woo! Thumbs up. Huh, that's kind of weird. Okay, back to these ones. Back to the normal ones. Sorry, I'm just randomly testing these things out because I don't know what they do. Now that is trippy. And that one's kind of even more trippy. And then there's Bubbles, which the one my daughter really likes. I don't know why she likes the Bubbles one, but she does. I have the Bubbles on my regular phone app, so she likes to try and tap the Bubbles. I have them on my screensaver. I put them on there whenever she wants to play with my phone, which isn't very often. Most of the time she's kind of leaves stuff alone like that. You know, a lot of kids, when they see TV going, they like zone in on it. She just ignores it like there's nothing even happening. Oh, sorry. Random deer head in the background. Yeah, that's totally not creepy at all. Deer head. Hello, deer head. Random deer head. So, I basically came back here to make her bed, and now I'm not sure I want to. Because it's a mess. That is her bed. And it is like a complete disaster. There's her bottle and her sippy cups over in this corner. And her dolly. Speaking of dolly, it's probably what she's been looking for. Zoe, Mommy found your dolly. Zoe! Found your dolly. You got your comb. Gonna brush your hair? Yeah. She likes her doll a lot. She got it for Christmas. Her great-grandma got it for her. Yeah, most kids don't have great-grandmas. We have, like, 5 in my family. Well, we have a great-great, then we have a great-great-great. On both sides. So, oh wait, that makes 6, doesn't it? That makes 6. Okay, so we have 6. just making her bed. And she's coming into the room. You can see her. She's kind of little. Say hi! Mrs. saying hi to everybody as you're walking in the room. Oh shit. Yeah, that's perfect. Just break everything. Don't mind me, I'm just kind of, making her bed. She won't sleep in it unless it's made. She's high maintenance, I tell you. Yeah? Oh, here's your Ninja Turtle. Okay, look at this thing, guys. Isn't this kind of weird? You have to squeeze its leg. Isn't that weird? I'll get you. Okay, sorry. I'm just being weird. Here's your bottle. Here's your bear. Here's a sock. Under socks. Down 3 more socks. She likes to hide her socks. What do you mommy? I'm right here. Hi. Hi. Wait, what are we hiding? You see, most of the time when I come into the back room, she kind of comes back here, gravitates with Mom. I'm not sure why, but she does. That was my foot, child. She just threw her Ninja Turtle at my foot. That felt amazing. Thank you. I'll take your blankie. Okay, it's all made. See? All done. Yay, it's all made. Woo! Okay, time to go out of the room because Mom's out of breath now. Come on. Yeah, that's the gun safe. You don't need to get into that. I don't know if you heard her, but she was saying boom boom, and that's for the guns. We're kind of a big hunting family. Yep, we're a hunting family. So when she was about 3 weeks old, we took her out for her first time hunting, and she giggled when the gun went off. So, yes, my child is slightly demented. And here's my puppy. That's my puppy. Hi, buddy. Isn't he cute? Not really puppy anymore. He's almost 5. He's old. Not as old as my other dog that I had to put down. Let's see. So my old dog that I put down, her name was Lucy Lulu. And she was 18 years old. So basically what happened was she still bounced around like a puppy and everything, like literally bounced around. And she kind of stopped eating a lot. She still ate, but you kind of had to coax her to eat it, like put a little couple pieces of bacon or some sort of meat in it before she'd eat. Which I was fine doing that because, I love my dog and she loved me and everything. And then she slowly declined more and more. And her back hips kept popping out. And, I've done some vet training and everything. And I never had a problem popping her hips back in. until her last couple of months. Like, I'd pop them in, literally a few minutes later, they'd pop right back out. And it was just horrible. So, I basically made the decision with my other grandfather to put her down. I mean, she was still hyperactive and everything, and still bouncing around like a puppy. But I just didn't think it was right for her to, you know, be in pain. She didn't act like she was in pain, but, you know, animals can act like that just so you don't feel bad for them. So she was one of those animals, and I made the decision with my grandfather to put her down. She's been gone since February 21st. And my cat Bubbles has been gone since January 1st. I had to put her down. She had leukemia. It was really hard. We tried treatments and radiation and everything. And she was doing really good. And then all of a sudden, it popped right back up and had a really big flare-up. And had a really big flare-up. So we had to put her down. I wasn't going to make her go through all that again. So that was kind of a little bit hard. And my daughter's dog, he was a little pit bull mix. And we had to put him down. Yeah, he kind of... What happened was, I can't exactly remember exactly what happened, but he fell down some stairs and he smashed part of his face in on a rock. And I think that's the main reason why we put him down, but he also had some sort of internal bleeding that we couldn't fix. Something like that. Yep. So he got put down. He got put down when she was, I think it was the day before her first birthday, actually. Yep. And then we lost a bunch of chickens. Let's see, we lost 25 chickens in a whole month. It was usually like one almost every other day. Sometimes we lost 2 at a time. What do you have? Can I see it? Oh my goodness, where'd you get this? It smells good. Oh, it's one of those scent balls. See? It's a scent ball. It's got like a little clear thing in there. I don't know if you can see it moving. Yeah, see that thing moving? That's a scent ball. It goes inside your shoes. To make the scent in your shoes not smell bad. See if I can open it. No, I can't open it. My hand doesn't want to walk around it right. Oh, let's leave Grandma's scent balls alone. Because we don't need Grandma getting mad because her scent balls are not in her shoes. Okay, come on, let's go find some toys or something. Thank you. Anyways. You guys, like, if you have, like, problems with your feet sweating all the time, you should look into those, because they work amazing. I used to have some, and then my dog ate them. Not the scent ball itself, just the plastic that it goes inside. Kind of tired. Just one of those slow, tiring days. Do I have a message back? Yes, I do. That was at 12:08 and it's 12:30. Thanks. Oops, that's supposed to be an A. See you soon. Then sorry, I have to say out loud what I'm typing, otherwise I blank out and I forget what I'm typing. Yep. Zoe, what do you have? Those again. Give them here. Thank you. She's like obsessed with these scent ball things, see? Don't know what her issue is with these things. Probably because I smell good. She likes anything that has a smell to it. Ouch, my ankle. Oh, everything's in bloom today. That's nice. Sorry, we have a garden out front too. The garden that I showed you earlier was in back. Well, I think I'm gonna end this live chat now. Mainly because it seems like nobody's on. Maybe they'll watch it later. Maybe I'll add the recording to my wall. Alright, well, goodbye. Say goodbye to the Zoe. Okay, bye-bye.